Welcome to Bootcamp Week 5, Lesson 5. Drop it. Today, our lesson will review the drop it spelling rule. Let's go ahead and look at our word matrix with the base word use. What you're going to do right now is pause the video and add, by using the word matrix, all the ways to use the base word use. Answers you should have are uses, using, used, usable, usage, user, users, useful, usefully, usual, usually. Now, in your notes, I want you to create a word web using the base word use. You should have 5 sections, 1 being action verb, 1 being noun to describe a thing, 1 being noun to describe a person. The other section is adjective describer, and the last is adverbs. Please take some time right now to use your word matrix to populate your word web for action verbs, nouns describing a thing, nouns describing a person, adjective describers, and adverbs. Answers should be uses, using, used. You could also have usable and usage. For nouns, uses and usage. For person, user and users. Your adjective describers, usual, usable, and useful. Your adverb, don't forget, most adverbs end in ly, usually and usefully. But the question we should ask is, when do we drop the final E? We'll talk about that in the next slide. Your zebra card, in this case, indicates the second use and the last use on the zebra card. It makes the Z sound, like in use. Next, in your notes, I need you to write down these 4 questions and answer them. What is the change that sometimes occurs at the suffix join? List the suffixes that cause the change. List the suffixes that cause no change. And how are the suffixes different from each other? What is the rule? You may use the example on the right. Please write this in your notes at this time. Let's go over your answers. Number 1, what is the change that sometimes occurs at the suffix join? We need to drop the E. Number 2, list the suffixes that cause this change. The suffixes are ing, ed, er, able, age, and ual. If we look at our examples on the right, we have using, using. I drop the E and add ing. Used. It doesn't look like I'm dropping the E, but I really am when I use the suffix ed. Used. If I didn't drop my E, it would be useed. That is not a word. User, user. Usable, usable. Okay? I do not drop the E in this case. Usage, I will drop the E. U-S-A-G-E. And usual, U-S, drop the E, U-A-L. Question 3. List the suffixes that cause no change. Adding S and adding F-U-L. Next, answer this question for 4. Fill in the blank. We drop the final E before adding a suffix that begins with a, write down in your notes the answer you expect it to be. Check your answer. We drop the final E before adding a suffix that begins with a vowel. This concludes our lesson, Bootcamp Week 5, Lesson 5.